Hey, what's going on, everybody? Wyatt Hertz here, back with some more Homefront action from the OnLive game service. This time, playing some farm, team deathmatch, and battle commander. M16 out again, ACOG scope. I love this gun. I love this kit. You can do a lot of damage with it when you're on the mark with it. You can do a lot of damage with it quickly. Looking at the infantry abilities, kind of my standard M16 loadout with the steady aim, the quick draw, and now that's a knife, really replacing the blast wave, just so I have a bit more of a chance in those closer quarters. You've heard it before if you follow my stuff. That's my explanation for those infantry abilities in particular. Now I do some great work here from inside, just posted up inside this building, putting off, trying to take out the initial, rooftop posters and any charge that may be coming this way. And this is a great little area, kind of like the sniper tower on the other side. You do have two great lines of sight. You can protect the exit to that building and cover that traffic lane, and cover this traffic lane as well with great line of sight up there onto the rooftop, so long as you're carrying a gun that has the proper, scope on it and can do damage at those longer ranges like the M16 can. And I took full advantage of it, and then slowly moving my way up, working my way up here, playing it smart, in behind the barricades. I've had success from that location plenty of times before. Unfortunately, nothing came my way, and there you can see on the radar there's some activity going on over here near the perimeter of the map, and the spawn has shifted. Either that or they worked way around the outside and have come up behind us now, bogged and coming around the corner, or showing up there behind us at R6 with that proximity launcher, possibly an RPG. I think it was a proximity launcher though, and I put that threat down really quickly. Didn't want him doing any damage to the team while he was back there. And still some radar blips popping up outside the wall here, so they are on the perimeter, and I do run into Bogweed, big player on the other team, Scar LMG, and the nice little, I love how I played that because I had to sacrifice the teammate. I was hoping he wouldn't end up falling, but he did. I knew that if I stepped into cover, he would step out and draw Bogweed's fire, and it would give me the opportunity to get out of that suppression fire, and be able to step out, line up the shot, and that's what I did. I struck him with the death blow, and now I'm coming for Deathstroke. Gonna give him a death blow as well, and there's something just nasty sounding about that. I don't know. Deathstroke in there, snipering, or he's working the sniper rifle in a good location, out in the bush there, in behind the tree, working the rock, trying to do a little damage from the perimeter, but I was onto him. And I finished him off. Now climbing the sniper tower here. Get a nice nade there on Blitzwater, kind of partially blind, not fully blind. I didn't know he was over there. It was just a decent enough cook that it managed to blow up while it was still within his range. And then a nice kill on Tequila, who had posted up on the silo. So some good work. I thought this match had merit, and I say that a lot, but this one did. I really thought my movements, if you watch the way I'm aiming the gun, not panicked or anything like that, just some really crisp, clean, smart, precise movements and moves and plays and decisions that I made while I was tackling this map, and also some luck. Obviously, where you notice I was on the move quite a bit. There were some smart post ups in advantageous positions, which is always smart to do, good to do. But I was getting lucky, in the where I was moving. I wasn't just. I found some nice pockets of inactivity and that I could wander through, and that's a lot of luck. There's a lot of luck behind that. That's not skill at all. That's just pure luck. When you can wander the map without kind of blindly wandering into some enemy fire. Right now, right here, Bogweed in the LAV, never a good thing to see. And I think he had probably been scrapping with Ninja Henry's LAV a little bit there. Had suffered some damage, and all it took was that one RPG blast up his backside to scrap that armor and put it to rest. So that was good thing, and I pulled out a double out of that. And again, just working these areas wisely. I knew where my threats could have come from. I went prone there for the cover. Now stepping back out, I knew the guy was charging in here, and get a quick little knife on Jackson, and I'm right back moving for some cover again. I had gone inside initially because I did hear the enemy airstrike coming in, but seeing the hunter coming around the corner, I knew I had to do something and try and get the jump on him before he came charging around there. And so that paid off, and all the way at the 4-star already. The match 65 to 4,000 right now, 6,500 to 4,000. So we are starting to pull away, although it was pretty close up until the midway point or so. Now right here, this is it. Just too many targets to prioritize. I kind of played it well, got the kill, committed to the target I was aiming at. Was hoping Smecker there wouldn't quite notice me until it was too late. And you noticed I had come right out of the aiming down sights to straight into a knife. So I was lucky to get the knife, hoping that Smecker was going to be within range of it, and just luckily she just wandered off into that little cubby hole, turned around, and put me down, ending the streak with a shotgun blast. So a good little run there, you know, carried it all the way to about the 3/4 point in the match. And then here we go into the scout on LAV, Bogweed against Hertz. Oh, it's a familiar sight. I've seen it plenty of times. I don't get many of these scraps up on the channel. We won't really get to see how it plays out. I do a little bit of damage. You see, I had spotted him. I wanted to get the team behind me on this because I don't like dealing with Bogweed or letting him out there have free reign with that thing for very long. He can do a lot of damage to me. And just as you saw right there, as I had to come back, circle around to avoid the big tall silo in the tower there. I had to come back for a new line. He had already skirted in behind a tree, was in there for cover, and either he had somebody come in onto the secondary cannon, or he hopped on it himself looking for the missile lock and chases me into some cover. You know, I did a little low fly and popped the flares and was looking to regroup. But before I can get back to him, the round ends. So 10,000 to 6,100, a pull-away victory for us there. At you know, after the midway point of the match, we did pull away and kind of begin to dominate the round. 14-1. Like I said, not my biggest game, but good numbers, a good KDR, good solid round, and leading the team among, you know, some great players and some great performances here. So let's get to them. Tyrell in there, 10-2, great KDR. Love to see that. Tajul, 11-8. And Pone the Noob there, 10-4. Adisto, 10-2. It just keeps going on and on here. Ninja Henry, 9-3, a good performance. Costy Bad Boy, you can even mention that, 9-8. Josh Schofield, 6-2. And Beastman with a 5-1, and it kind of falls off there at Toolman's location. Come on, Toolman. 4-6, sir. Not good. Not good. Pick it up. On the other side, we'll look at a couple of names up there at the top. A couple familiar names. Bogweed, 11-6. Decent enough performance considering how the round played out, you know. Uchimata Master, 9-4, and Smecker there, who got the kill on me with the shotgun to end the 4. What was it? 4? Yeah, it was a 4-star streak. 8-6, and that will round that out there with Chalice LV with an 8-2. So good numbers. Things really do turn into some serious mediocrity down there as we get into those 3s and 7s, 3s and 6s. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. Well, I don't know about that. 3 and 6. I haven't had one of those rounds in a long time. You know, it's just that's pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Fade to black, Wyatt. Nothing else to say. Anything you do say will just be mean at this point, I think. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always a pleasure to have you come over here and check out my content, even when they're not massive matches. I mean, when you've released as many matches as I have up here, you just can't put up the 30s and 3s, you know, all the time. You know, so 14-1, pretty solid round. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know, please do leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, remember, Wyatt Hertz. Later.